the rooftop. A defining moment, bless God. Peter up there, he fell asleep. And God revealed in a vision, I need you to go into some uncharted territory. Now, I know there's racism in the land. But the defining moment, Peter, I need you to go to the Gentiles. I need you to step, if I can find somebody that's bold enough to step across racial lines. If I find somebody that's bold enough to obey me, if I can find this one that love me enough to do it my way. Oh, Jesus. One thing about Peter, after he got a blessed assurance, he didn't waste any time obeying God. Oh, Jesus, God, I need you to get over there to Cornelius' house. Somebody's waiting on your presence. Somebody's waiting on your testimony. Somebody's waiting to see how Jesus will lift you. If I can find somebody to run and tell that God will lift you above the storms. If I can find somebody that go and say God will embrace you in your storm. Oh, Jesus, a defining moment. A defining moment. When God sent this old prophet, and he sent this young prophet, and he told him, I want you to go and see this king. I need you to speak some words, and then I want you to come back the same way. I don't want you to eat. I don't want you to drink. I don't want you to take nothing, but I want you to come on back the same way you went. But the defining moment was when another lying prophet showed up and said, we can do this. We don't have to go straight home after school. We can do this. We don't have to do what the teachers say. We can do this. We don't have to really do our homework. We can do this. I can talk back to my mama much as I want. We can do that. I don't have to help with the housework. We can do that. A little weed ain't gonna hurt you. We can do it, but the defining moment was when that prophet made a decision to disobey God. He decided not to do his homework. He decided not to take out the trash. He decided not to do what his mama told her. He decided to talk back to his mother. He decided to hang with the wrong crowd. He decided to disrespect his mama. Oh, Jesus. And when he did that, he walked into the government of God. A wrong direction. God had spoken a word and would not take it back. A lion is going to come and eat you up if you step out of the will of God. There's a lion out there roaming around as a roaring lion, seeking those who he may devour. And if you step out the will of God, now the lion's going to have you for supper. Oh, Jesus, a defining moment because he disobeyed God. God used that same lion prophet. God will use who he wants. You might as well listen to this. You will use who he wants. No matter who you are, no matter what color your skin, no matter how broke you are, no matter how rich you are, God will use who he wants to use. If he wants to, he'll bring a chicken in here to crow. If he wants, he'll bring a jackass in here to speak. If he wants, bless God. So you better listen out for the sound of God. Stop rejecting the word because you don't like the vessel in which God has put it in. Oh, Jesus, but the defining moment was God told his old prophet, get up and prophesy. And he said, because you disobeyed the word of the Lord, you didn't obey your mama, you didn't obey your daddy, you didn't do it like you were supposed to do, you're in for trouble. The end of your days is near. I'm wiping you out. The defining moment. Let us all recognize and reverence the defining moment. It's not a moment for you to take lightly. It's a defining moment. I think about the man Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know who his parents were. I don't know what caused him to kill people and eat dead flesh. I don't know what did that. But back in his childhood somewhere, when his parents were bringing him up, I wonder if there just went one defining moment somewhere. That things might have went another direction. He might have got in trouble, but it might not have ended up eating human flesh. Defining moment, bless God. Judas. There's a defining moment in your life. You can't say that you was a computer and God made you do it, but God just knew what was in you and just allowed it to come forth. Judas, you had a defining moment when you were stealing out the treasury, when you were stealing the money sacks. You had a defining moment. The Bible speaks about a moment that Satan entered his heart. That was a defining moment. You could have Jesus. What caused you to go on? I believe he didn't work on the pride that was in him. I believe he wanted to be seen. And I tell you, pride is in the house today. And we got to put it out. You come in for my face and say that you don't have pride. Then you make God a liar, bless God. Oh, Jesus is pride working. But God said it has to be put out. Has to be put out. The one thing God hates is a proud look. Oh, Jesus, a defining moment is bringing the up and the down. God said pride comes before fall. There's a declining moment in there that we ought to repent and say, Lord, work on me today. You're taking me into a hot place. That's what's so dangerous about the season that we're in now, because we're going to a place where the flesh loves to be stroked at. We're going to a place where men will think highly of you because God has loosed and released you. We're going to a place because you got books in the land now. You've been invited to a few radio, TV programs. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. But God said, you got to be careful out there. There are dangers, there's sharks out there, and they'll eat you up. The defining moment is after every applause when you give it to Jesus.